Hey guys, how y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic and welcome back to the channel. And today for you guys is another movie review. Today we're tackling the latest animated film that probably no one's going to see or that no one's ever heard of, Ron's Gone Wrong. Now, when I saw the trailer for this, I was kind of like, it's alright. It kind of looks like Big Hero 6, Baymax, except he's really tiny and he's just a stupid robot and he goes crazy. And, this kid Barney just goes on crazy adventures and whatever. Plus, my dad's name's Ron, so I figured, hey, screw it, that might as well take him and spite that. But it was actually a good effing movie. It was actually a really good movie. It really shocked me because, I watched the trailer and I'm like I just said, I'm like, oh, it's a stupid, goofy hijinks with a robot dummy. And it is that, but it's so much more. It's basically, I think, the best animated film I've seen this year or of 2020. I think ever since the Lego Movie 2 came out in February of 2019, as far as I'm aware, there hasn't been an animated film that was this funny and this well animated that isn't actually Disney or Illuminate. Now, it's 20th Century Fox, but they kind of rebranded it to 20th Century Studios, so it technically is a Disney film. Again, on a technicality, because Disney owns Fox, but, this technically is also with Fox, whatever. But it is it's an animated film that isn't technically Disney or Pixar under those kind of logos or those kind of brands. It's not DreamWorks, not Illumination. It's just like, I think, like Lockwood or Locksmith or something, some kind of lock thing. It's an underrated animation studio, and it's probably an animation studio that's either A, brand new, or B, I've just never heard of them. But they're really good. Some of the facial animation can be a little bit not as good, but I mean the background, the sky scenes, it's shot really well. The framing's really good. This is just, the animation's really, for being not Disney, the animation's freaking top notch. It's really, really good. Voice acting, Justice Smith, who is of course the kid in Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. He was the guy in Detective Pikachu, and he was in this. I had no effing clue he was even in this. I know nothing. I said, you know what? Ron's Gone Wrong. I said, Dad, let's go. Mom, let's go. And that was it. I watched the trailer. But Zach Galifianakis, who of course was in the Laika film, where he's like the Bigfoot guy, and then of course he was in the Lego Batman movie as Joker, and now he's in this. He plays Ron the robot, and it's a good movie. I mean, it's funny. I'd say 99% of the jokes land. Some of it's really effing funny. Some of it, you're gonna chuckle, but some of it you're gonna laugh out loud for sure. For this animation, I think a lot of people probably will skip over this film because A, it's not really marketed well. Again, kind of like the Addams Family 2, it was just snapping. That was all that freaking was. And this, I saw a trailer one time and I said, yeah, I guess I'll watch that. And then I moved on with my day. This is not the Lego Movie. This is not Pixar or DreamWorks, right? This isn't like a big budget kind of thing. Even though it looks like it is, it's not treated like it is, like, marketing-wise. So I don't think a lot of people are going to see it. Maybe it's doing well with, reviews. I have no idea. I don't really care. But I do think that this is an animated film that everyone needs to watch. It's funny. It's got a great plot. Basically, Barney, this kid, gets a B-bot or whatever, and it's kind of like the stupid, dumb version. His eyes go, they just kind of drop. There's a lot of funny things in there. Now, the humor in this can kind of, it can go, there's a poop joke, and it's actually funny. Trust me. I know when people hear poop jokes and fart jokes, they think, oh, it's for children. This is not a kid's film. This is a film for every age group, more so teenagers and adults because of the messages and the plot. There's swearing, not a whole lot, but it's in there, I guess. There's some violence, I guess. But other than that, there's a few deep, subtle messages about, technology, the dangers of it. The Emoji Movie, which is a movie I have not seen and will not see, but from what I've understood, the Emoji Movie is about, kids and teens and adults looking at their phone and choosing an emoji and then, bloop, going up. But this one is more so about the dangers of technology. Without shoving it down your throat and making you choke on it, they're really actually not hand-fisting this message. It's a really good message for everyone to kind of, get a little bit of a reminder of. But it was funny, man. It was really funny. And, again, it's not just Barney gets a stupid robot and stuff happens. I don't want to get into specific spoilers, but there's a lot of interesting things that happen regarding, Barney's family, Ron the robot itself, and all these different parties, and, the bad guy. That's my biggest gripe. Because I'm in the car, and I'm like, after the movie, and I'm like, I can't think of a freaking negative, Like, the animation's great, the voice acting's phenomenal, the story's really good, the comedy's on point, it's good messages, good plot. Then I thought, oh yeah, the freaking bad guy. He's not, look, this isn't a film where the bad guy's gonna be like Thanos or, Kylo Ren, or he's like some evil, murderer, and he's also not, technically evil. He's not really a bad guy, he's just kind of an asshole that you want to punch and, you know, that's what you want to do to him. But he's not necessarily, like I said, he's not evil. He's just kind of a jerk. And when you get through to that, you know, a lot of the scenes for me personally, I'm watching this dude, CEO of this company, kind of waltz around and, you know, do his thing and all that. It's just not, you know, some of it's funny, but it's just not really endearing as a villain, as kind of a, you know, quote-unquote villain, because he's not really an evil person. Like I said, he's just kind of a jerk. But that was the only time when I'm watching this film, I'm like, man, this guy is not doing it. Like, this, every time this guy's on you know, I guess, the shot on camera, I'm like, get him the fudge out of here, take me back to Barney and Ron, or, you know, the girl, or Poop Girl, or whatever, you know, anything, you know. You'll understand Poop Girl when you watch it. But it definitely is a great film. Like I said, it's one of the best animated films I've seen since the Lego Movie 2 back in February of 2019. It's got really funny jokes. It's got great animation, really good voice acting, good plot, deep messages. And again, most of the audience in my theater were adults. And that was really effing cool to hear not only myself and my mom and dad laughing, but other adults as well. You know, there were, you know, 1 or 2 kids, maybe 10, 11, 12, I would guess. I don't know, I didn't study them. But, you know, it's really cool because, again, there's that stigma that, oh, if it's animated, it's for babies, you know. And, yes, there are animated properties out there specifically designed for children, like Blue's Clues, Arthur, PBS Kids stuff, right? But then you get, you know, of course, like, you know, the other end, the adult stuff. You know the drill, Family Guy, Simpsons, Rick and Morty, Harley Quinn, that kind of crap. And then you get the stuff that's meant for kids, teenagers, and adults, right? It's for everyone. And this is a film that is definitely for everyone. So if you haven't seen this film, you know, go watch it. You know what I mean? It's a great animated film. It's a great film in general, you know. A lot of people look at animation, especially the people higher up, and they don't really count animated films. But it's a good animated film, but it's also a good film. Like, just in and of itself, it's a good freaking movie. You know what I mean? So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Really, really good. I don't know how it's doing in the box office. I wouldn't imagine that well because, again, I saw a trailer, and, you know, I was like, oh, I guess I'll watch it. My dad, you know, but it was good. You know, it was really, really good. I highly recommend Ron's Gone Wrong. Kind of a strange title, but it's kind of funny, kind of elusive. Again, my really only negative would be 1 or 2 character animation, especially in the face, is kind of rough compared to some others. Especially comparing to, you know, Disney and, you know, the really higher-ups. And then the bad guy, the villain, he just doesn't do it. Every time he's on screen, I want him to fudge off, and I just want to continue the story with Barney and Ron. But still, with all that being, you know, said, these aren't really bad negatives. They're just kind of nitpicks. So I think if Ron's Not Wrong an A-. I thought it was really, or sorry, an A. I was going to give it an A- in the car, but I'm like, the villain, he's kind of weird, but it didn't take me too out, so scratch that. I'm going to give Ron's Gone Wrong an A. Just shy of a perfection score, in my opinion. It's a really great film. Again, one of the best movies since the Lego Movie 2 came out, and that was a while ago. So if you have not seen it, go check it out. It's a great animated film for all ages. Really, really enjoyed it. Can't wait to get it on Blu-ray. And this really shocked me, you know what I mean? It really did. I was expecting an okay film, and I came out going, darn, that was a good movie, son. You know, so I really enjoyed it. But I can't wait to see, you know, the next animated film, or the next film. I think Dune is out, so I'm going to be watching that hopefully soon. But still, if you want more movie reviews, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Tell me in the comments below also if you have seen Ron's Gone Wrong and what you liked about it and if you enjoyed it. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.